Guys, listen. If you are not careful in this Europe, you go crazy. Did you hear me? If you are not careful in this Europe, you go crazy. Let me tell you what will drive you crazy. Boredom. You get bored. There is no exciting life in this abroad. Today is Sunday afternoon. I have been home since morning and I got tired of staying home. So I decided to go out. Guess where I am going? I have no destination. I have no place to go. I'm just walking aimlessly. And after walking now, after trekking, I would do what? Go back home. Lie on the bed or sit on the chair thinking about life. And that is the same routine every day. The same routine every day. The highest you do is you eat and you go to toilet. That's it. You eat and then you go to toilet. What a life. I made a video where I spoke about Europe being boring. Some people said, go enroll yourself in a gym. Some said, join church. Some said a lot of things. If I enroll myself in a gym, am I going to be sleeping inside the gym? If I don't, how many times are you going to go to church in a week? Church services are once in a week on Sundays. You got it? It is only on Sundays. Man, this place is boring. Now, for those of you who do not know, if you are living in Europe and eventually get retired, what are you going to be doing at home? Man, life will be so boring that you may even get crazy. I'm telling you, life will be so boring. And this is why I love Africa. People don't get bored like this in Africa. Yes, Africa has its own advantages. People don't get bored in Africa. In Africa, there are always people to talk to. Neighbors, people living who don't know you. Activities everywhere. Here, no activities, no parties. Before you can organize a party, you need to go to the police and mail it and register. Tell them you want to organize a party. If they approve it, then you hold a party. Here, you can't just start any business. Let's say you are retired.
I couldn't keep quiet when things were going that way. So I came into politics not to be the president per se, but to inspire masses of young people to see what must be seen so that they can do what must be done.
Yeah. You, if we can talk a little bit about your story, you've got a very interesting story. In that I think that when certainly Africans think about what young voters tend to lean towards, your name certainly comes up. I mean, you grew into certainly a leader in Uganda that is followed by so many. Firstly, as a musician, and I think of the song "We Are Fighting for Freedom," certainly a song that grabbed many Ugandans. What was it, if we start at the very beginning of your political career, that said, I can be a musician that also wants to run for office?
It wasn't in my plans initially. I had wanted to be a musician. It's more fun, it's more comfortable, it's more enjoyable and less problematic to be a musician. And indeed, I was a musician for a long time, one of the most successful ones in Eastern Africa. But looking at the situation around me and the people that helped me rise to the top, I couldn't keep quiet when things were going that way. So I came into politics not to be the president per se, but to inspire masses of young people to see what must be seen so that they can do what must be done.
Yeah. It was, of course, in 2016 when you decided to run for